Welcome back, everybody. This is Bulldog here with a project that's a little bit different than what I typically cover on my channel, but it's one that I am super excited by. It has blown me away. We have BlockAsset that is they're going to take licensed sports NFTs to the next level. Yes, this is a gaming channel. We've got a game that'll be coming as well, but I'm not just about gaming. I'm actually a huge sports fan as well. I'm a huge collector as well, and this is a project that has really appealed to me, and I just love it. I say I'm a collector. Like, I've literally got 3 feet away, I can almost reach out and touch it. On my wall here is a Cubs autographed World Series jersey. So yes, I am a huge sports collector, and I am super excited about what this is going to do, because we've seen licensed sports NFTs before, right? I mean, we've seen digital trading cards. We've seen you've got like your NBA Top Shot that was actually huge, is still huge, but those are just all collectibles, and they kind of stop there. BlockAsset has said we're not stopping there. We're taking this to the next level. This is not just about collecting. This is about bringing fans and athletes together. And by owning some of these digital collectibles, you're going to get access to things like AMAs with your favorite athletes, to competing in fantasy leagues with your favorite athletes, to having meetups with your favorite athletes, to getting their autographed memorabilia. Like, there's going to be so much stuff that you can get access to by owning some of these NFTs, and it's going to be a whole ecosystem. They're going to have a token and everything that you guys can earn by being active in the community and staking your NFTs, all of that. There is so much here. Let's break it down a little farther. Let's come over here. Let's go in to their light paper. They've actually got a full white paper as well, but let's make it simple. Let's look here. Again, connecting fans with athletes. It's going beyond just having a digital collectible. It's an athlete verified NFT platform and ecosystem connecting fans to their favorite athletes like never before. BlockAsset is super exciting. I'm legitimately thrilled about this. And oh, by the way, they've got some big time athletes already on board. They've already had an NFT Legends collection. Those are the ones in gold. They had 10,000 NFTs. They completely sold out of them. Sold out of them in about 2 minutes. It is, yeah, I mean, combined, you've got all these athletes here. So those are your legends. You've got some current athletes. Total followers, social media followers, over 125 million. There's some from various different sports, various different leagues all around the world, different countries. There is something that's going to appeal to anybody. If you are a sports fan, you're going to be able to find something here. They've got a bunch of teasers in here too with different athletes. I want to know who some of these athletes are. Who's gonna be the first big MLB star? I said I'm a Cubs fan. Don't give me crap about my Cubs right now. I don't want to hear it. I'm depressed there. Who's gonna be the first big MLB star to jump in? That's a big global sport as well. But no, I can't wait. I cannot wait to see what they bring. So it talks about some of the problems with the current NFT platforms, whether it's for sports or just other NFTs. And I mean, there are several issues from high gas fees to lack of athlete specific pages or not just being athletes at all, where anybody can jump in. Only verified athletes are going to be on here. And one of the things I like is I'm kind of going off my script here, but one of the things I really like is that they've made this scalable. So we're going to kind of focus here on individual athletes because that's kind of what they've signed so far. But they've got it set up so that this will scale. So you can have entire leagues jumping in, entire teams jumping in, and getting their own branding and setting up their own NFTs and getting involved that way. So this doesn't just have to be individual athletes. You can scale this to entire teams, to entire leagues. But it's all very, like, it's elite level. It's going to be elite level athletes. When I say a team can get involved or a league can get involved, your local church league team cannot come in here and sell their NFTs. These are elite athletes only. That's the only thing that's going to be here. And it talks about branding. So it's not just about having a custom page or things like that. you're going to actually be able to integrate these into other websites. So an athlete can put this on their website and sell things that way. Oh, and by the way, you don't even have to buy in crypto. They talk about in their white paper how they understand that most of your sports fans have never bought an NFT before, don't know how to buy an NFT before. And they might see this and be intrigued by it and intrigued by some of the benefits, but we've got to make sure that they can actually go in and buy it. And just being able to use a credit card, being able to use your fiat money is absolutely huge. As I go sidebar again here, I've been doing more and more advising for upcoming projects, a lot of upcoming games. Though not like any serious involvement, but they'll have like an hour meeting with me and want me to talk about what I look for in games and what I'd want to see in certain projects. And one of the things that I have been making sure that I make a big focus of is make sure people who don't know what crypto is can come in and get involved in your project. Because there are so many people that don't know what a wallet is, that don't know how to connect a wallet, that get scared off when you have to connect a wallet, that could be huge buyers in your project, but they just don't know how to get involved. And I personally understand this because 7 months ago I was one of those people. I didn't know what a wallet was. I luckily got involved in a game where the wallet was created for you and I didn't even know it was done for me. And being able to get people in and really introduce them to crypto that way is absolutely huge, and that's what this project is doing. They understand that some of the people that might be interested in it are my parents, my grandparents that don't understand what blockchain is at all, that maybe struggle to use a computer, but they would be interested in buying collectibles of their athlete that could help them, that could get them into AMAs with their athlete, you could have meetups with your athlete, that type of thing. And it's going to be absolutely huge for BlockAsset that they're going to have the ability to reach those people by selling to them via credit card on their favorite athlete's website, or whatever the case may be. And I know I kind of went on a tangent there, but that is so huge, and I don't think you can underestimate how big that is for building this brand, being able to get in people that really have never been introduced to crypto before. So we talked about high fees. They're going to avoid that by using Solana. It's one of my favorite blockchains. I'm an investor there, and there's so many games right now that are coming to Solana because it's lightning fast. There's very low fees, virtually no fees, and it just works. Everything looks absolutely great. So I love that they're using Solana here. Absolutely love it. And oh, by the way, gamification of collecting. There's one of our first gaming mentions. I can't wait to see what games they do because there's so many options. And they said they've got an athlete who's agreed to be signed on to be the face of their first game, and we don't know what it is though. They've hinted at having trading card games, at having simulation games. There's like soccer, MMA games. There's different things that they're working on. I don't know what's going to be first, but I am super excited to see what's coming. Oh, and by the way, some of you who might be familiar with a lot of my videos might be yelling at me right now. Like, Bulldog, you said you would never invest or make individual videos promoting projects that say they have a game coming but don't have any details on what the game is or gameplay or anything like that. They're just selling NFTs but don't have a game yet. And I did say that, but this is an exception because the value of this project is not dependent on that game. And that's why this is different. And I want to make sure I explain this, because if there was no game here, I would still be investing in this company. I would still be looking to get some of my favorite athlete NFTs, looking at this, because this is going to be huge even without a game. The game is going to be the cherry on top. And I'm super excited about the idea of having games here. But even if no game ever comes, now I'm not saying I don't think there will be. I am actually very confident in this in BlockAsset. But even if a game were never to come or will be delayed a year, whatever the case is, there is still a lot of value here, and it's something that's going to take off anyway. So that's why I'm excited about the game, but I'm willing to promote the project before there is ever a game here. And sales meter, yeah, they've had some big time sales. They already sold through their Legends NFT. They've got big time investors as well. We don't have that in here. But I mean, you've got some major investors. I can pull that up towards the end. But I mean, even like your Amico brands and all some of your largest investors in the crypto world have invested in this project as well. Here we see their NFT Legends collection sold out, 10,000, sold out in 2 minutes per legend. Was a wild success. Some of the utility, that's kind of what I hit on already. Again, it gives you here's the pay to earn soccer and MMA games. I love it. I also love that they use the word soccer instead of football. Take that. That's a reference to another video. Yes. Again, when it comes to, as I said before, when it comes to soccer/football, Americans don't know how to do anything right. So I'll concede and admit it's football. But we've got, I mean, you're gonna have access to games. You're gonna have, again, private Discord with athlete AMAs, fantasy league competitions against your athletes. Who doesn't want to go up against your favorite athlete in a fantasy game and go kick their butt? I know you guys want to do that. I know you will. There's going to be staking. There's going to be rewards, not only for holding individual NFTs, but for holding, like, for all 5 legends. There's going to be different rewards. All sorts of things. On this day, airdrops, special merchandise. There's all sorts of stuff coming. There is benefits to, again, that's what I talked about earlier. It's not just about having a digital collectible. It's about getting access to all sorts of other things as well. And if different NFTs, we talked about gaming, we've talked about the legends. There's absolutely so much here. I'm going to scroll down and get to I can talk about the marketplace a little. I'm going towards the token here, but yeah, again, we talked about the ability to put to scale to different leagues, to put things, to sell directly from athletes' websites and things like that. And it's going to be so big. NFT growth is huge. Again, things we've kind of already covered here. BlockAsset. Again, this is something I actually haven't talked about. BlockAsset is not just an NFT company. They are a media company that they've already been putting out videos with some of their athletes, like behind the scenes. We'll talk about those AMAs, getting ready for big fights, whatever the case is, having documentaries, having podcasts. So they're getting all that media company, and then they're adding the blockchain into it. So and that's what I like. Whether it's collectibles, media, gaming, whatever the case is, if you want to be successful long term and not just a quick hitter, you have to be able to build up your brand for your content first, and then add the benefits of blockchain on top of that, instead of making your content a gimmick built around some sort of token on the blockchain. And that's essentially what they're getting at here, is that they are a media company first and a blockchain company second. So roadmap, we'll get to the roadmap and then the token. So the roadmap, they just finished their IDO, massive success. Of course, why wouldn't you want to buy into it? No doubt that was going to sell out, not even a question. And now you can go buy their token on various exchanges, from centralized to decentralized. There's various places to go buy their token. We'll have to go see. I'm actually curious to go see what the prices stabilize, because I want to get in. I want to get in this, and I didn't have access to their IDO, so I need to buy in. And now it's the difficult process of trying to see where the price is stabilizing, because right after the IDOs, the prices just jump all over the place. So I'm kind of waiting for my jumping in point and kind of eyeing the prices and seeing what's going on there. But then they're gonna have their governance platform up, and then add in their marketplaces as well. So that's all coming here very soon. Community. So one of the things that I really, really like is how they're going to have community integration. That's always a huge part of success for some of these companies, is how can you get the community involved? Because it's all, let's face it, it's all free advertising. how can you get people to talk about it? So they're gonna have community rewards where if you make videos like this, if you make blogs, if you're active in Discord, you can link your Discord, you can link your Twitter, and you can gain points based on your community involvement. Those points can be used to get the token to go get NFTs, whatever it is you want to do with it. So you can get rewarded just for participating in their community. They're really focusing on wanting to build a good community around all these, around everything. Not just between, we talked about between athletes and fans and building up that community, but also just within the athletes and within the whole project. And I like that focus on the community. I'm very happy with that. So, and products and NFTs, they're gonna have that new athlete announcement soon. I want to know who it is. I don't have any inside info. I don't know who it is. I'm very curious. Additional NFT tiers, gonna get up some of their marketplaces things. The Fiat Gateway, again, I've talked about how that is huge. And then down at the bottom is their gaming. So that's not coming until a little bit later. I can't wait to see what the game is. Can't wait to see who the athlete on the face of that game is. And it's going to be interesting. And again, with custom NFT marketplaces for sports brands, clubs, and agencies. And that was something I talked about earlier, how this is designed to scale. So and that's going to be huge for their success, being able to approach all of these, reach all of these different leagues and different types of fans, and bring everybody in. A lot of people have at least one sports team or one sports player that they like. So it's about building up that reach. And then they've got their token, which again just completed their IDO, successfully completed that, and you can go out and buy that now because it's going to be a part of games down the line. We don't necessarily have all the details on all of that, but it's exciting. I cannot wait. And then you can see the metrics here. I'll show these to you guys. It's a little different than some of the gaming focused projects, because this is about so much more than gaming. So it looks a little bit different, but we've got no concerns here. We've got no concerns here. Ecosystems, incentives, and it's going to be things like staking, like the play to earn games that are coming. Lots of foundation reserves for governance to be able to go do different things. So lots of things here, and we've got the team, we've got the advisors. Again, they've got some huge financial backers as well. So this is a well-designed team, a well-designed project, and I think it's going to be huge. I think it's going to be absolutely huge because it's got star power, right? It's got a great concept, a great idea that the execution has already started, and then you've got star power with all of these athletes. These athletes know how to sell stuff, right? And they're going to be able to sell their product, no doubt about it. So I am super excited about this, and I can't wait. I cannot wait to see what all comes, who the athletes come, what the games are. Like I said, give me an MLB athlete. I can't wait for my first MLB athlete. MLB, NBA, those baseball and basketball are my two big sports. But I'm into so many other things as well. Not just those two, but those are definitely my two favorite. So anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and let me know what you think. I know this is a little bit different, a different type of project, but it's one that I'm still passionate about, and that's why I wanted to sneak it in here, because this is going to be big, and I know there's so many of you that are sports fans as well. So let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorites. Who do you want to see? I have no control over that, so don't think I'm going to have any say in who gets in here. But let me know who your favorite athletes are, what your favorite teams are. Let me know who you want to see, because I'm just curious, and I'm a big sports fan myself. So come by. My Discord links are down there. My Twitter, all my socials are down there. If you guys want to come hit me up, I can't wait to hear from you guys. Thank you so much. I will see you around. Have a great night.